Thank you. Tonight we have a few presentations. So the first one is an International Women's Month proclamation that the women on the City Council, the female majority, is going to read for us tonight. So go ahead and we'll begin.
Whereas women have played and continue to play an extraordinary role in the history of Palm Springs and throughout the world. And whereas recognizing the development of Palm Springs into a world-class resort community is due in large part to the work of some extraordinary women. And whereas acknowledging women and girls have made significant contributions to the larger community, and they continue to provide leadership and serve a critical role in providing and caring for their families and driving positive change in their communities. And whereas women human rights defenders, activists, and civil society leaders have worked throughout history to ensure that women and girls are guaranteed equality and fundamental human rights. And whereas women and girls around the world have fundamental rights, contribute substantially to food security, economic growth, the prevention and resolution of conflict, and the sustainability of peace and stability. And whereas women must have meaningful opportunities to participate more fully in and lead the political, social, and economic lives of their communities. And whereas the advancement and empowerment of women and girls is critical to the achievement of global peace and prosperity.
Now, therefore, be it resolved that the City of Palm Springs Human Rights Commission and City Council of Palm Springs, California, calls for women's right to decision-making in all areas of life, equal pay, equal sharing of unpaid care and domestic work, an end to all forms of violence against women and girls, healthcare services that respond to their needs. Be it further resolved, the City of Palm Springs reaffirms the commitment to end discrimination and violence against women and girls, to ensure the safety, health, and welfare of women and girls, to pursue policies that guarantee the fundamental human rights of women and girls, and to promote meaningful and significant participation of women in every aspect of society and community, including conflict prevention, protection, peacemaking, and be it further resolved that the empowerment of women and girls is inextricably linked to a community's potential to generate economic growth, self-reliance, sustainable peace, and democracy.
Be it further resolved that March 2021 is proclaimed International Women's Month in Palm Springs, California. We encourage all people to share in the pride of our city's diverse citizenry by observing International Women's Month in Palm Springs and recognize the women and girls of Palm Springs for their many contributions. Thank you to our council members for reading that and proclaiming that here tonight. And thank you to our Human Rights Commission and Chair Rhonda Hart for bringing that forward and doing that as well as the Human Rights Commission.